not think of a funny thing to say at the beginning this week.
Woo!
Yeah! Well, that's
With us are our players, Redbeard playing Tegan, the gritty, grim, dark,
edgelord.
Other adjectives, ranger. I realized I just described you as a monster hunter last time. I didn't actually describe you as a ranger.
I cast Goodberry.
Okay. Well, you're... Oh.
Do you have it?
Not now, but that is now your role in the party. Okay. We have... I'm not going to spill my drink this time. I brought a mug. This mug is much harder to spill than a simple glass bottle. We have Philip playing Roth, the barbarian, unkillable guy.
Yeah. No, that's way better description than anything I could possibly come up with.
Roth, the lucky one, we'll call it.
Roth.
Although his backstory begs to differ. Stay tuned, maybe you'll find out why. And we have Ivani playing a new character, who we'll meet later on. But I believe she would like me to state up front that it's not Karis, it's Saris. Yeah. So, that's everybody. And then the part of Flimmo tonight will be played by two stuffed squids.
No.
Because James is late.
No, we found a better role player, honestly. Like, phenomenal
actor,
like, has done professional work.
We can tell them. James fucked up his polymorph spell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
It happened to the worst of us.
James's dream has always been to be Squid Blaster Master. So, it's finally happened. I'm really happy for him. So, last session. We got through the rest of Death House. You guys went down to the dungeon areas, found some spooky shit, almost died a few times, ran past a ton of encounters, straight to a shambling mound, which...
I turned it off! Shut up!
Philip, are you on your phone?
No.
Are you on your phone, Philip?
No, I'm on a chair.
I see you. Anyway, they ran past a bunch of encounters, fought a shambling mound in a basement, and Neffy died. Heroically, might I add, Neffy died.
The boss.
Fighting like a true champion. And then you guys successfully got out of the house despite its efforts to kill you by turning all of the doorways into scythe blades and all of the furnaces belching out black smoke. Almost everybody died, but Roth got Tegan and Flimmo out by basically jumping through scythe blades while holding them.
Yeah.
Some clever use of Berserker Rage, and they've been able to rappel off a balcony. So we now join Roth, who saw a scary guy with a billowing cloak across the street a little while ago, as he is now resting in the alleyway.
You didn't see it.
Between the house. By the way, just so you guys know, you are... Let me draw on here.
Yeah. Huh? I think...
You are here.
Oh, okay, cool. X marks the spot. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I assume we came from the east when we entered the town, and that's
yes,
where
sir.
the fog's directed.
Yes, you did. You came in from the east and kind of just went up this street. So Roth, as you're kind of there recuperating, I'm guessing just kind of squatted down, hands on your knees, just.
Yeah.
Tegan kind of coughing wakes up next to you.
Yeah, a short rest has passed. So if we want to roll some dice to recover from that short rest.
Oh, yeah.
Using hit dice.
We can do that.
Yeah, we can totally do that. I rub some ash in my wounds.
Let me brought his ball because he wants to play fetch.
Oh, okay.
I missed the doorway.
Do you have to choose how many before you roll any of them?
I think you can
yes.
just want to...
Yes, you do.
Oh, okay. So like at the beginning of the short rest, you can't just do one. Okay, I want to spend another... Okay.
Yeah, you have to choose.
All right, I'll roll 2.
Okay. You can also get your con mod.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's... is it the con mod to each? Or
to each.
Okay.
To each, yes.
Okay, so I recover 19 hit points.
I rolled 2 3s.
Bring me up to 24.
I rolled 2 3s, so I heal 11, and go up to. I was at 2, so I go to 13. Oh wait,
Okay.
no, I'm sorry. I was at 12 because I gained hit points from the last thing. So,
Oh, from leveling up.
Yeah,
From
that's
leveling
right.
up.
You did.
So
Okay.
20.
So you guys are Actually, we'll go ahead and let Tegan wake up and.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just like on the side, or no, because I doubt this place has the infrastructure for sidewalks. You're in a gutter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in a gutter. There's
An unconscious Flinmo is like probably on top of you, like piled just on top.
What did I drink last night?
I don't know, friend, but we seem to, the three of us managed to escape the house, kill the monster.
That one's still alive. Gestures at halfling. Poke.
Yeah, I shrug. I don't know.
Well, I guess see if he wakes himself up.
So, tavern, then cemetery, or cemetery then tavern. I'm not picky.
I vote tavern.
Tavern. Slap, cobble. I'm assuming the roads are cobble.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
flat cobble under us.
Yeah, cobble, not like great condition, but they're cobble.
Okay.
At least this kind of main street here is.
Yeah. Use my great axe to push myself up. I'll offer taking a hand.
Take it.
Apparently there's no sound.
Huh?
Oh.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear us?
Okay, never mind.
Oh, never mind. It was someone else's fault.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
We're good.
I didn't want to have to do all that again.
Yeah. No, we're good. We're all is fine.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll pull you up.
So
You good to carry the child?
Yeah, I got him.
Okay.
So it is becoming light outside, though you can't really. You can kind of just make out a incredibly muted sunrise to the east.
Okay.
So where do you guys want to head in town?
Yeah, head into town searching for an inn, a tavern.
Right, no, I said where.
Oh, can we make a investigator perception check to look for one, or do we?
Yeah, go ahead and just just give me a just give me like an investigation roll.
You saw it. I rolled it. I don't like those things.
It went off the table.
Yes, and then I re-rolled it on the table.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Fine.
I got
throw
a
it again.
19.
Okay, I followed his lead.
No, Avani, if you roll off the table, you have to re-roll it on the table.
And I did re-roll it on the table, and
I
I got
know.
a 20, and Avani's calling shenanigans.
I am calling shenanigans.
Why?
I always love how in the in every Warhammer 40,000 rulebook there is a bit where it's like you have to roll your dice on the table, and if you miss, re-roll it. Although there's some people who say that if you can't even hit the table, there's no way your troops could hit the enemy.
Yeah.
Which just means that there is one guy that's worked at Games Workshop that was that much of an asshole.
Yep.
Mm.
Right?
It was high enough up the chain to get that in the book. Anyway, so yeah, I follow his lead.
All right, you guys kind of end up heading towards the center of town. As you can see, most of the roads kind of lead around there. And a single shaft of light thrusts illumination into the main square, its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming this to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern,
That's a bit on the nose.
which is the building located here.
I feel like a lot of stuff here is
Okay.
going to be on the nose.
Okay.
Across from it, on the street, this other kind of bigger building, you can see sparse light from the building that spills out from behind it, drawn heavy curtains, and a sign over the door, creaking on its hinges, reads Bildrath's Mercantile.
Okay.
That's the only things that are notable in this square.
Yeah.
You can hear what sounds like a sobbing sound coming from the south.
Like a single voice sobbing.
Yeah, like a single female voice sobbing in the south. Not very loud.
Okay.
but it is noticeable.
Okay.
Okay, tonight Lemmy's determined he's going to push the mic around.
Yep.
Okay. So it's very early morning, right?
It is, yeah, it is early morning. The sun kind of began rising as you guys were resting,
Okay.
Okay.
and
First round's on me, friend. I walk towards the Blood on the Vine Tavern and Inn.
okay. You gonna knock on the door or anything, or?
I mean, do I need to? It's a.
No, you can go in.
It's
Well, actually, no. The door is locked.
okay.
You have disturbed the dog.
And you can kind of hear walking inside, and like this kind of middle-aged looking guy, somewhat pale skin, balding, mustache, kind of just opens the door, looks at you, and looks both of you, and just opens the door and walks back behind the bar,
Okay.
and just starts. He starts cleaning glasses.
Of course he does.
I like this place already.
That's what Philip always does anytime he's a bartender in a game.
Oh my.
It's anytime I have a bartender in a game, that's what they're doing. Consistently.
It's what they do?
Yeah, just cleaning a glass. Never not cleaning a glass.
I see.
I'm gonna go in and probably slump into the first available chair.
Do we still have Neffy's body just like slung on your shoulder?
Yes.
You have 3 bodies. 4, actually.
No, I have 4. You have 1.
No, you have.
Mine are dead.
Wait,
This is-
we
did
have
you
the-
No,
find...
it's 5. It's 5 fucking bodies. The 2 kids, the housemaid, Neffy, and Flinmo.
I'm not carrying Flinmo. He's carrying Flinmo.
Did you find the one to put the housemaid in?
Yes.
Okay. Because she kind of just...
She's tied in a bundle on his
Yeah.
waist.
Don't worry
Okay.
about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm just a tiny bit concerned as to how you have Neffy.
I'm just gonna
In a bag.
hold up finger at the bar.
Y'all have been through some shit.
Yeah. I'm not appropriately slumped.
And
for
then just
my
like
character.
shove Flinmo into a
Like an
bar
empty
stool.
seat.
Yeah, and like just put him face down on the bar.
So you're sitting at the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The bartender is still just like cleaning glasses.
Mm.
You got any whiskey or anything harder?
I have Vine.
That'll do.
He gets a glass and starts pouring it 1 copper.
I put a gold on the table.
On the table where you're at?
Between us, I said
Round
I
the-
was buying the first round.
We're on the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Roth was at a table.
No, I'm follow him.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know how these. I don't know how.
He very kind of mechanically, like, kind of just takes the coin and
Yeah.
puts down a pitcher, and another pitcher, and another pitcher, another pitcher. You apparently bought 10 pitchers of wine
This will do
And
for
one-
now.
and 1 glass of wine. And then he just goes back to cleaning glasses.
All right.
You start drinking the pitcher.
As you're doing this, some 3 women in kind of bright dress, what we would characterize as kind of classical gypsy kind of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
kind of walk down the stairs from the upper rooms and just take a seat over in the corner. One of them goes behind the bar and gets some drinks or some food or something, and they all just kind of sit over there in the corner, minding their own business.
Trying to grab the chalice up on the screen.
Your hand is
Yeah.
going around the
it.
chalice. Literally.
I
God,
can't
it's so
grab
weird
it.
watching you guys on delay.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, yeah, just sitting and drinking and sitting.
For what, first half hour probably?
At the very least.
At the very least.
Okay.
And friend, where's the cemetery in town?
He kind of just, without even like looking up with any glass, he just kind of goes.
Mm.
As this is happening, the door of the tavern opens, and a young man walks in. He has, he's wearing kind of like a dark tunic, long sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
He looks very tired, and he's got kind of shoulder length silver hair. And he comes and he sits down at the bar, and he slaps down a coin and gets a drink and just starts. He actually puts out a couple coins and he throws back the first cup he gets, and then just kind of starts nursing the next few. And he kind of after a bit, he kind of looks over to you guys and goes, "Huh, adventurers, huh?
Rough night for you too."
Everyone has been lately." And he kind of puts his hand on sticks out his. Who's I'm guessing Tegan. I'm guessing the order kind of it's Wrath, Tegan, Flinmo.
Yeah.
Yes.
This guy, he kind of looks at it and goes, "This guy dead?"
Oh, that reminds me. One of the four, I slid towards Flinmo.
Only mostly dead.
He's
This
gone.
guy looks
Like,
weird.
the expression that goes across this guy's face is just like, okay. He's either seen too much shit or is too tired to give a fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Say a bit of both.
He reaches. Yeah, no, it is a bit of both. He kind of reaches over and says, Ismark. Fuck, I lost his name. Ismark Kolian.
Is he like offering a hand? To
Yeah, he reaches his hand out to shake with Tegan.
Oh, all right. I'm on the other side.
Yeah.
We should swap places. No, just flip the
Way too
camera.
much of it.
Flip the camera.
I'd ask what brings you here, but by the looks of you, it's whatever. I don't know. Your kind just seems to show up from time to time.
Honestly, I wouldn't know how to answer that question.
You never do.
Do people just turn up here a lot?
From time to time. Mostly, well, always adventurers. Heroes from some far-off land, as they tell it.
Are we
How
are
close?
we on Faerun?
How close to the wall are we?
Back out again for 1 second. Philip, what wall are you talking about?
The wall is the colloquial term for the spine of the world in the far north regions of Faerun on the Sword
Okay.
Coast.
Gotcha. Back in the game. He kind of looks at Tegan first and goes, well, I don't know what a Faerun is. Though I think I've heard some other adventurers mention it, but
Well,
wherever it is, it's not here. And as for you, the wall's east of us.
This man clearly doesn't know what he's talking about.
You're in Barovia, by the way. The land in this village.
Barova?
Both called that. Barovia.
Never heard of it.
Well, I've never heard of Faerun, so I guess we're even.
No.
well,
Anyway,
that'll put a damper on your day.
yeah, I can imagine. And he just kind of takes a few more drinks and then goes, by the way, I'm the Burgermaster's son. I suppose I should mention that.
The who to what?
Some sort of prince?
Mayor?
Burgermaster is the head of the town.
Oh.
I could go for a burger.
A what?
Sorry.
Oh my
It was
god.
right there.
Oh man, if I
Well-
didn't have shenanigans playing, I would totally want Saris to be in right here right now.
I need to be off.
Yeah, we got some work to do.
All right.
Glances at
Thank you for the
body
drink.
bags.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
drink. He reaches in. I'm gonna say he grabs 3 silver and 2 copper and leaves it on the counter, and then begins walking out.
The bartender starts pulling out more pitchers.
Oh.
Like he is like literally like almost robotic in the way he does things.
I'll take it to go. And just reach behind the counter and just grab a bottle and then leave.
As you kind of do head out, Ismar goes, "Hey, you guys look decently capable. You want some work?"
What kind of work?
Escorting. It's some special protection kind of work. Look, I don't want to talk about it out here. If you guys wouldn't mind coming by our place after you're done with your business, I'd appreciate it.
Where to?
He's like, it's the house on the far side of town, far south of town. Just head south from the main square, and it's the one right in front of you.
Pick up bags over shoulder and start heading towards front door.
Throw Flenmo over shoulder.
Okay.
And start heading in the general direction that the bartender pointed as to where the graveyard was.
Okay, so as you head to the northwest towards the graveyard, that song's far too happy for. Atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar stone that supports Castle Ravenloft. So really, as you guys step out of the bar and can kind of look at some of the fog's cleared off, there is this giant stone hill that leads to a pillar of stone that rises 1,000 feet in the air, atop of which sits this castle that just looms over this area.
Impressive.
Foreboding.
It is foreboding. Like, more so than you've ever seen. It is...
Especially considering I've never seen a castle before.
It scares both of you. Like, it is just kind of... You feel looked down upon from it.
I think the quicker we get this work done, the better. We head north.
So anyway, atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar stone that supports Castle Ravenloft stands a gray, sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries on end, and is worn and weary. A bell tower rises towards the back, and flickering light shines through holes in the shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against their load.
I assume big double doors?
1 second.
Sure. To the old church.
Please could do. We can too.
Such a good show. Anyway.
For some reason there is not fog set up here.
That's fine. Okay, so... reach.
There's a floating dog behind you. Don't look down.
Pull out a
The
small
barrel.
satchel. Just kind of like thrust it into you.
There we go. There we go. Just had to turn on fog of war.
You, 15 gold and a golden ring.
Cool, now I have 2 golden rings.
2 golden rings.
Which I will wear.
Which this reminds me, do we have a token for Saris?
We do. I don't think we didn't. But if you want, Sam, in the Google Drive, and the KrakenQuest thing, the raw PNG file should be in there for you to snag.
Okay. Can...
Or if it takes
So-
too long, you're welcome to use Neffy's.
Okay, we're just going to use Neffy's tonight then.
Okay.
Yeah. Because that was the one thing that I forgot, and we all sat down here, and I'm like, shit. Well then.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
finish that drawing for that?
Yeah,
maybe?
I'll finish
Yeah.
this drawing for that.
Sure. So, where are you from?
Been kind of from all over.
Hmm.
Wanderer.
Hmm.
Probably much further south than you.
Oh. I mean, that's not very hard where I'm from.
Yeah, I would imagine. Live in the mountains.
The spine.
Maybe went up there once or twice. Not a lot of work for me though.
No? What do you work?
Well,
Hunter?
yeah.
Hmm.
Usually just small villages. Wander from one to the next. Cause or solve problems that they seem to happen in those little towns. Usually the furry kind or the shambling kind.
Move sack to other shoulder.
Sorry, trying to get these to have sight, and I don't remember what I did last time that fixed it.
Oh, well, we can see ourselves. But we
Oh, you can see yourselves?
we have located our tokens.
Huh. Weird, it's just not showing me that you guys have sight.
Yeah,
We are in a pool of blackness.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, for Ravenloft is about par for the course.
No,
So,
that's fine.
yeah.
Sarah's just cast darkness on you guys. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. But yeah. But
Huh. Alright, trying to figure this out. This is weird. This is annoying, actually.
okay. There we go.
I apologize, everybody.
That's fine.
Keep role-playing, you two.
Okay.
So you're you fighting wars or what? Clan disputes. What do you guys do up there?
We hunt, we eat, fight, fuck, take what we can.
Sounds like the life.
Hard, but fair enough.
Family?
Not in years. At that question and that statement, he put Wrath just kind of subconsciously touches the necklace of claws that hang around his neck. You.
Had a
Oh
sword
my god,
a
why
while
is
back.
this happening?
He's gone now though. Oh, Wrath is gone. And now I'm gone.
Yep.
Swallowed into the abyss.
It happens.
Sometimes you just get swallowed into the abyss.
I just had like flashbacks to the opening cinema of Darkest Dungeon.
In the darkest dungeon. By the way, I was really happy. I was like, first time I listened to that trailer, I was like, that's Wayne June. And then I finally got the confirmation the other day that is Wayne June that is the narrator.
Cool.
Which is great. He's my favorite narrator of Lovecraft's work.
It's a very good game.
Yeah, I was actually
Yeah.
thinking of doing that for next.
Alright, screw it. We're just going to do this by hand because it's just not wanting to work with me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It wouldn't be a KrakenQuest without something not working.
Right?
Yep.
We gotta stay on brand.
Alright, can you guys see?
1 minute.
I don't see anything.
Go.
Unless it's somewhere else. Resume.
No, I mean, I revealed the area around your characters.
We
No.
can
I
see a token,
Someone's token.
but we can't.
Okay, that's wrong.
But I don't
Okay.
have anything else.
But yeah.
I'm going to move you guys over here.
Ah!
Oh wait. Yep.
Oh, wait.
We're back in the dungeon!
Damn it!
No!
I knew this was
Our
gonna happen.
nightmares! Our
We're gonna be back
nightmares
to
will
the
begin to
church.
revisit us. The memories of Neffy's death flashes through our heads. Our guilt-ridden minds
see this
break.
Oh, weird. Okay, okay.
Rosie just looks so concerned behind you guys.
Our guilt-ridden minds fracture as we remember the dungeon and the squelching.
Oh, well,
noise.
that would be a problem.
Oh my god.
Man, it's this darkest dungeon.
The load that Wrath carries feels as if it gets heavier with every.
Okay, how about now, guys? Can't see anything?
No. Still
Nope.
see that guy though.
We can still see what's his face.
Okay, can you guys leave Roll20 and come back?
Sure. Yeah.
I'll just.
Yeah. It says. Why did it say 100 reps? Something. Just,
Don't know why this is happening.
I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to or not.
And it's not responding.
It always does that. Roll20 is a big site with big problem, and or maybe not.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Kraken fixed.
Kraken fixed? Question mark? Huh? Huh?
Hatching dragons.
Hatching dragons. That takes forever. It's a really arduous process. Honestly, not really worth it.
To hatch a dragon?
Oh no, I'm kidding. It's totally worth it. A dragon is its own reward.
Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. It's been a great show.
Yeah. But yeah.
It's been a pleasure. We'll never do this again.
Wrath knocked on the front,
Hey,
on the
thanks
front
for the
doors
bits.
again. Just waiting for someone to answer.
Okay, if we can't get this to work, we'll just do this without
Sure.
overlay.
Okay, let me just completely restart Firefox.
Yeah, can you look down on me, down to the bottom left corner?
Huh?
You're in the bottom left corner of this screen.
Yeah, just one moment.
Damn it, I clicked on the wrong thing. I don't know what I clicked on.
I'm sure it's fine. I know you got it.
Oh, I did. Okay. No, I don't.
Boop, boop. Did-do.
So everybody having a good week out there. It's great to be here and
It's been a long
beautiful
week.
It's my.
It's been a long ass week for you. It's been a long ass week for me. I worked 8 days straight, which is great because the last work week I had was 9 days straight, and the one before that was 10 days straight.
I
Feel
think
your
your
pain,
bosses
sir.
don't know what a week means.
I can't say more.
Yeah.
Articulating splines.
We're calculating splines.
Oh.
Well, see, in case you're wondering, any aspiring dungeon masters out there,
Because otherwise,
If
what's
you-
a spline?
I don't know what a spline is.
It was something made up for The Sims.
I didn't know that.
so for all you would-be dungeon masters out there, if you need to waste time so that your characters definitely don't get through everything you prepped,
Ah,
put some
good tip.
totally real technical difficulties in there
Yep, just throw
that
it
are
there.
definitely happening.
No one will ever know the difference.
Yeah.
And here's some technical difficulties we prepared ahead of time.
Oh, wait. Yeah, we got it to work.
Okay.
Got that.
So
just
yeah,
gonna
I'll just
manually-
knock on the door.
We're just going to do these
I knocked on the
manually.
door.
Yeah. Okay. As you approach the doors,
Yeah, it runs around.
the heavy wooden doors of the church are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
What kind of claw marks?
Roll me nature.
Well, that didn't roll very high. Unless it would be, I would have advantage on this?
Unless you would have advantage for some reason.
Why would you have advantage, Chris?
If it were related to my favorite enemy.
Go ahead and roll it.
That is a 15.
Oh.
It does look wolfen in nature.
Okay. Seen these before.
Roth, as you kind of go to knock again, the door does kind of push open.
Maybe it's self-service.
Most graves are. Walk in the room. Walk in the door. Chris, I walk in the door.
Oh, that's my job. Nope.
It's pitch black on the inside as we close the door behind us.
Sorry, I was just trying to see if I could fix it.
Yeah, no, you're fine, man.
I mean, the dynamic lighting's working.
The dynamic lighting is actually really gorgeous. Like,
It's working?
I'm very confused about that one part right there.
Yeah.
it's just like a little thing. It's
Okay.
fine.
Do you need to open the door, or...
Why is it... How is it working? I'm sorry. I am... Let me try something here.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah.
So, hang on. If I do this,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
what can you guys see?
We can see now. We can see.
We
into
can
the
see a 20-foot long hallway.
Okay. Apparently I don't have to turn on Fog of War.
Cool.
church.
Okay, that's what happened.
This is-
Hang on. I'm gonna fix this
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was my fault.
It's cool.
I now realize what I did. I'm sorry, everybody.
Okay.
You're forgiven.
We are at a church.
I don't need your forgiveness, Philip. I now realize what I did. It is my fault, and I do not wish to slander the fine name of Roll20.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, no one's really blaming anyone. Gosh damn.
Okay. As you enter,
What do you have to say in your defense, Flinmo?
yeah, it's Flinmo's fault. The doors open to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall leading to a brightly lit chapel.
Mhm.
The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. 4 doors, two on each side of the hall, lead to adjacent chambers. You can see the chapel is strewn with debris, and you hear a soft voice from within reciting a prayer. Suddenly, the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises up from the wooden floor. Ah!
That wasn't me.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you either. Flinmo, don't give me that look.
It was Blinmo.
Do we see anyone?
You see the priest.
Okay. Was he the one that screamed?
No.
That came
Oh,
from under
okay.
us. I think he's what he.
No, but it sounds like it came from under you.
Okay.
Um.
Hello? Is anyone here?
We have.
Do you, there's no real response from the priest.
Well, if there's no response, I'm just gonna keep walking in, cautiously, as the scream is quite off-putting. Oh, something happened here.
Yeah.
So as you enter the chapel is in shambles with overturned and broken pews littering the dusty floor. Dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks and candelabras light every dusty corner in a fervent attempt to rid the chapel of shadows. At the far end of the church sits a claw-scarred altar, behind which kneels a priest in soiled vestments. Next to him hangs a long, thick rope that stretches up into the bell tower.
Well. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm sure it's not that bad, Father. I mean, he got so much to live for.
Whoa,
He
okay.
is just kind of fervently, like on his knees, hands clapped, just praying at this altar.
Is there any...
Please be the Lord, please.
I assume as we approached this building, we saw, at least from what us as players could see on the map, was a cemetery out back.
Yeah, there seems to be a cemetery out back.
Is there any... Does there look like there's a door that in this room that proceeds to that point? These all though.
No, but it looks like there's a fence outside.
Oh, okay. There was a gate.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll approach the altar. Bag over my shoulder.
Padre, you are right there.
Because it was, who are you?
We have dead to be buried.
From beneath the chapel floor, you hear a young man's voice cry out, "Father! I'm starving!"
Is that a concern?
You doing me a concern, buddy.
It is my concern. Need not worry yourselves. What can I do for you two?
Dead to be buried.
Gestures at.
Dead to bury.
I see.
Can we use the grounds?
Yes. Yes. Do you wish funeral rites had for them?
No need. Where's the door?
Very well. And there's a gate around side of the church.
What's going on over there? Gestures towards where hears sound.
So the floor.
I'm gonna start walking out.
Yeah.
Not my problem. Not my problem.
It is,
Not my church. I'm not his dad. This is clearly a family issue. I don't want to get involved.
Go ahead and roll me persuasion.
It's fine, James. We got someone to replace you.
James is here.
Wow. Just blatant disregard of beloved staff.
I rolled a 13 persuasion.
Go ahead and roleplay it for me if you're trying to figure this out.
Is everything all right down there?
There's a lost soul down there, searching for the Morning Lord's forgiveness.
All right. That sounds concerning.
James, you have gotten the benefit of a short rest. Spend as many hit dice if you want. Sam,
Yes.
can we just make maybe some kind of assumption that this blood-curdling scream wakes our beloved halfling friend?
In fact, it does. Flinmo, you've awakened to the screaming of what sounds like a young man below you, screaming to his father that he is starving. He obviously sounds like he is in great, horrific pain and has known tragedy and hunger greater than you've ever imagined.
What happened in here?
Also, at some point last night, you got punched in the balls.
What?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna pretend that you didn't say that.
It
and
wasn't
that-
me.
I knew it.
Why would you shoot my hair tie?
Where am I?
You're
Oh,
gonna be the first one to go down.
this one's awake. Flop.
On the altar.
On the ground.
On the
next to
ground.
You guys remember the last time he got close to an altar,
Which
right?
one I'm looking forward to? I can't see the screen very well. It's really weird. Okay, fine. Where are we?
I can't move you.
Oh, hang on.
Wait for it.
Got him.
Wait, we got it. Wait. Yeah.
You should be able to move him now.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's one less to bury. I say as Flinman wakes up.
Where are we? Well, where am I?
We're in the church.
Of
Barovia?
you mean to tell me that wasn't
Fine.
Nightmare?
Unconfirmed.
Well, I seem to be awake, and I
Yeah.
seem to still be here.
Yeah, that's about as far as we know.
Uh-huh. And what's... I hear some screaming.
Yeah, just was trying to find out what that was. Apparently, it need not concern us.
Why are we here?
Gesture to graveyard out the window. Neffy. And the kids.
I'm gonna pull out a little holy symbol and kinda
Wrath just took them around.
mumble to myself.
At the site of your holy symbol, though clearly unfamiliar to you, the priest kind of looks over at Flinmo and goes, "You, sir, are you a healer?"
Well, I thought I was.
I do not know which god you serve, but I've seen healers from your lands do things that I am not capable of. Do you think you could help me and my son?
I can try.
What happened in here? Gesturing at splintered pews.
My son, over a year ago, another man from beyond Barovia appeared. He claimed to be a mighty wizard of some kind. He led many to face the devil Strahd, and my son was among them. All of them died, but my son came back. He came back changed.
Well, I can heal wounds, but mental.
What kind of change? Eyes narrow.
He is like that devil Strahd himself now.
So he's a devil of some sort from the hells?
No. He's like Strahd. He feeds from the living. He shuns the light. He is a vampire like Strahd himself.
Is Strahd the one who lords over this domain?
I will remind you of the letter that we found in the library.
You're not there!
I don't even know if I heard the letter.
I read it out loud to everyone.
Oh, okay.
Give me a quick
yes.
refresher.
Strahd von Zarovich, the Lord of Barovia.
I see.
He has ruled this land for centuries.
Well, that explains a lot, I guess.
He doesn't seem too kind, but
Wait, did you just open the gate?
I'm going into the cemetery. That is where I am heading. As to when I arrive is up to our benevolent DM.
Yeah, we are gonna get there in just a second.
Yeah.
As for your son,
No, you're stuck
I
at
can
the
heal
entrance.
wounds,
You're
but
stuck at the entrance.
mental or otherwise, I can see what I can do, but I don't have much hope.
Well, if you would try, I would thank you.
Sure.
And
I'd like some,
how affected is he?
I do not know.
He turned to a beast of the night himself?
Yes, I believe so. That's why I had to imprison my son. I prayed for him every day.
We'll take care
I
of
don't know how long it's been.
it. Let's go, Flinmo.
I'm certainly not going alone.
All right, as you guys head with the priest, Roth,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of reach over the gate. It's open. You just kind of can walk inside. Whereupon you see.
Wait, Sam.
Yes.
Told you that there was going to be a snare trap at the entrance of the graveyard. So make a
That's
snare trap.
right.
Wow.
Can you tell me how that works?
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
As you cast the spell, you use the rope to create a 5-foot radius on the ground or floor. When you finish casting, the rope disappears and the circle becomes a magic trap. This trap is nearly invisible, requires successful intelligence check against your spell save DC.
Nope.
The trap triggers when
Probably
a small, medium, or large creature moves onto the ground of the spell's radius. That creature must succeed on a dex saving throw, or be magically hoisted into the air, leaving it hanging upside down 3 feet above the ground or the floor.
All right. Give me a saving throw, Roth.
I got a 14.
What's your spell save DC, Ivana? It's on your spell sheet. Your spell list sheet.
This one?
There.
No, that's not the right page.
The one with the list of all your spells.
It's 13
By
plus
level.
5.
Huh?
It should be
There.
Yeah. That. 13.
okay. Good. I got a 14.
Ah! Curse you.
Somebody just drop out.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I got like a whoop.
Can you hear us?
What?
Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're fine. I'm hearing the sound like somebody's dropping in or out of something.
Weird.
Oh, I must still be in a.
What?
Hang on.
Don't worry about
Just
it.
hang on.
Hang on, Avani, you don't want to fall off.
All right, we're good. Sorry, Discord and too many things running right now.
Okay. So, yeah. I guess-
Roth, as you stepped over the gate, I am getting it sound like somebody's joining a call and hanging up. It's weird. As you jump over, as you kind of hop the gate, a bit of magic seems to kind of swirl up under you, and you kind of just merrily manage to dodge it. And as you kind of come up, you see before you a young drow woman.
Actually, Avani, tell me, describe your character to me.
Okay,
If
so
you don't mind.
If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Sarah's currently is wearing a black and red dress with silver embroidered accents on her sleeves and like the edges of her clothing.
Okay.
She's got a belt which has a holster for a crossbow, but she is currently holding it, pointing it at you.
Mm-hmm.
She has a hood up, and you can tell she's not pleased to see you. And she has an arcane focus, which is her necklace that she's wearing, and that's glowing as well. So, right now, what the hell are you doing here?
Wrath is taken aback by this fearsome person, as an elf traveling alone is never to be taken lightly. Is it obvious that you're a drow? Like, can I tell that I can see that you have the dark skin of the drow?
She's wearing gloves, and like most of her stuff is covered. So unless you can see like whatever little light is shining on the lower half of her face, then probably not.
Okay.
What color is Sarah's skin, Neffy? Is it black or?
It's dark gray.
Okay.
Or it's grayish.
Okay. Okay. I'm here to bury the dead. Nothing more.
The locals don't even come here.
The locals are what? The locals, I gesture to the bag over my shoulder, is who directed me here.
Fine.
You have seen people be buried here, Saris.
Fine. She's just watching you. Crossbow not lowered. But she's not going to say anything else.
Let's see here. Is there a area that is somewhat clear, Sam?
Yeah, there's some open plots.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go set down all 3 corpse bags in a clear spot, and then I need to start gathering lots of wood.
Okay. So as you go about doing that, cutting back to the chapel,
warily keeping an eye.
The priest leads you guys down to this room.
Can we use wrath just like wait.
Last spin though.
An elf traveling alone is always a wizard. And if you're a drow, that means you have the ability to pull my soul out through my ear. Which is, the most painful way to have a soul removed.
And he brings you into this room, which... Time and neglect have punched holes in the ceiling of this moldy room, which contains a few broken roof shingles amid puddles of water. In one corner, set into the floor, is a heavy wooden trapdoor held shut with a chain and a padlock. A young man's screams of anguish can be heard through the door. As brings you in here, the priest kind of turns to you. Unfortunately, and my memory fails me as to where the key is. I don't know.
I can do something about that, but I need some tools. So I'll have to go into town. I assure you I'll be back, but without the key, we wouldn't want to leave this door broken with the chance of someone that I can't heal escaping.
Very, very well. And he just kind of stands there, kind of awkwardly looking at you guys. Like he's kind of got like a tick going on. Like he does not look well.
How do you feed him?
I have not.
In how long?
I don't know.
Well, he seems to be alive still. Maybe not feeding him's the right move?
In my experience, that can exasperate the problem.
Depends on the curse. Some curses are a little more reliant on succumbing to that need.
It seems suspicious.
This whole place seems suspicious, so I don't blame you. Where's the nearest shop? So I can buy some supplies.
I think we saw the tile shop on the way in. They might have.
You did.
We're doing hard news, right? For money.
Philip handed me a bag of gold.
How much is in it?
15.
That's not enough. It's 25 gold for the tools.
You also have a gold ring that has value, yet undetermined value.
We can go and get the rest of the money from the house from Wrath.
Alright.
He should be around back.
Alright. We'll be back. Soon, probably. Stay safe.
Sure is Dark Souls up in here.
No, then he would be laughing as we leave.
He kind of just trudges back to the altar and continues praying.
I feel like that priest is up to shit.
Oh,
I
most
think
definitely.
maybe he's sad.
Alright, we're gonna walk around to the back.
Curse of Strahd, the saddest NPC.
I mean, you say that, but there's a lot of sad NPCs, Philip.
He's getting too sad. We haven't seen more advanced sadness yet.
Okay.
This
But yeah.
isn't your average everyday sadness.
Yeah.
This is
Advanced
sadness.
Yeah. So you walk in. Oh wait, guys, they went through the gate.
Yeah.
How does that work?
No, it's gone.
Oh, it's
Triggers
gone.
on the
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It-
I wasn't sure.
yeah.
I wasn't sure if because it didn't catch me, it stayed or not.
It's pretty much just an invisible rope, and the rope
Okay.
snapped up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So, Roth, you've been building a fire.
I've been building a pyre for not very long.
Fire, tomato.
Hey, Roth, the short one's awake.
Oh,
What
he is gathering more wood.
Glad to see you made it out. How did we make it out, by the way? Last thing I remember, I was being crushed. And then...
Dragged you. No, you got to see the whirling blades.
It's blocking out.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. Dragged you out, window. It's fine, though. I wouldn't worry too much about it. As I'm put down a huge bundle
Right.
of sticks.
Suppose there's plenty more to worry about.
New friend.
Hell
Crossbow's
yeah.
now pointed at you guys.
How are you?
Just
I live here. Who are you?
My name's Flinmo.
She's a witch. She'll pull your soul out in your ear. Beware.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Flinmo. Hexa extraordinaire.
She just looked at him like, and you?
Tegan. At your service.
don't tell your name.
What's your problem?
Nothing.
he thinks magic. Blah, I said that wrong.
You were about to go text him there, right?
I did. He thinks magic is bad.
Fire magic. Damn
Bingo.
Magic is bad.
Oh, you got a point.
Boom.
Well,
But yeah, pushing wood, getting
Take it,
it
leave it.
together.
I need some money so I can help this gentleman
Oh.
inside out.
Toss you throw a satchel at your feet. It
Uh,
has 15 gold and a shiny rock.
Does the shiny rock have a
Moss
description?
agate.
Moss agate. I need a little more than this, unfortunately. Tools are.
That's
little
all I got.
pricey.
That's all.
Well, we'll see what I can do. I may have to come back.
Well, do what you can. I've got more important things to do. Pushing a bunch of sticks into a pile, and then I'm starting to take some and like wrap, like try and I look like I'm trying to make a wickerman.
Yeah.
If you're here to bury the dead, why are you building a pyre?
Wrath is confused. Or I'm to burn the bodies.
You said bury the dead.
That's what I mean.
It's not the same thing.
The sound is so weird.
She's
Pushing.
got,
At this
The
point, she's
sound is
confused,
so
like,
weird.
what?
she's
sound
got a
is-
point. Sometimes burying usually involves shovels and holes, not building up.
At this point, she lowers the
Southerners.
crossbow and just looks at you, like, head tilted, like, do
Southerners.
you need help?
I'm fine, thank you. I have no need of your aid.
Honestly, given the track record of this place so far, I think burning them is a pretty smart idea.
I
Them
suppose.
as in who?
Oh no, I know their name.
No,
Gestures at
he still has them in the bags.
Yeah, I'm burning the bags.
Gestures at bags of bodies.
Well, the bags are now covered with sticks, with
Yes.
bunches of wood.
I actually know their names though.
Right.
I know it's Rose and Thorn, but I don't remember their last names.
I don't care.
I do. I was gonna say it.
Oh right,
I just don't remember the last.
I had a
Oh, no,
lantern.
but if you...
Pour out oil.
Sam. Sorry.
But
Yeah.
if you remember the kids' names, Sarah's would probably remember that, too.
Oh, okay. Do you know their last names?
Do you know their last names?
I mean, I know it's Rose and Thorn. I have the deed to the house.
Did you write? Oh, you have the deed. Okay, yeah, it's Durst.
Durst. It's just I don't have my notes. I don't know where.
Oh, okay, okay, all good.
It.
I thought I
Rose
stuck your
and-
old sheet over there somewhere.
Yeah, this is my old character sheet, but I had a note hit.
Oh,
It's fine. I'll get a new one. Rose and Thorn Durst.
Oh, someone finally rescued the children.
Yeah, they were. They tricked
No,
us.
no, I know well enough what happened with those kids. Hmm.
Well, I have the deed to their house and the
Congratulations.
windmill, but I don't know how much it'll do when the house is rotted, and I don't even know where the windmill might be. Anyways,
What would we do with an old house and a windmill in a foreign land?
I really don't know,
Sell it.
but I have it. In fact, they're still intact, which is weird. Anyways, let's go to the shop.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, you two are heading for a shop.
You two have fun.
I'm just gonna stay here and watch at this point. I'm not even gonna try.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm sure we'll see each other very soon.
No, I'm sure you will.
Consider we'll be back in like 30 minutes.
Mm.
Quickly, before we leave, you're also from Faerun?
No.
Alright, just checking.
And I'm not from here, but I'm not from Faerun.
Alright. Well,
Okay.
good luck with whatever you're doing.
Failing to keep people out of my graveyard is what I'm doing.
okay. Well, now we remove this from the inventory.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys head back into town and head back to the town square where you can see there is Bill Drath's Mercantile.
Yep.
Nice place.
Think so. I didn't really see what they had in there, but seems like a general store sort of place.
I'm sure they have lock-picking tools. So, I'm trying to find the price of them really quick.
So you guys heading inside? Don't worry about it, James. I'll find the price.
Yeah.
You guys heading on in?
Yep.
Okay. So as you go inside, it's a pretty well kept shop, pretty lit, and the man behind the counter kind of turns around. He's a middle-aged guy, slight beard, shoulder-length hair. He's decently well dressed. He goes, "Ah, by the looks of you, you're adventurers. Welcome, my favorite kind of customer. Welcome to Bill Drath's Mercantile. What can I do for you?"
Why does everyone keep calling us that?
Well, you're obviously not from here by the look of you and this strange half-man you have with you.
I look down at myself and then
At
look
least you're not
up
being
at
called
him.
child.
I'm here to get some.
Well, I guess you, sir, fit in somewhat well, given people around here, but your companion marks you as an outlander.
You don't have short ones here?
Well, not that.
Anyway.
I'd like to.
I mean, judging by your weaponry you carry and everything. Anyway, what could I do for you?
I'd like to buy some tools for opening locks. You know.
Some tools of thievery, you mean?
And other hard-working individuals.
Let me see. He kind of makes a show of like looking around. Going through shelves and kind of looking under the counter and all this stuff, and he pulls out like a full set of numbers and goes, "Ah, yes, this will do you nicely. That will be 250 gold."
I was right. It was not enough money. That is.
250.
No, hold on. I think you might have done your math a little wrong.
No, sir. The price is 250 gold. That's my special rate for adventurers.
Had a lot of rich adventurers coming through here previously.
You would not believe it, and I find quite greatly that when your kind wants something, you'll pay for it.
Wow!
Well,
This guy's
I
awesome.
knew I should have left you behind.
huh?
You said I blended in.
Hold on. I need to look at some abilities I have. I don't think this has. No, I think I could like find a place to sleep. I think that's
So,
fine.
let's pretend for a moment that we
I've lived here my whole life. I'm 8 years old.
Nephew would be
Well,
so
sir,
proud.
that's clearly not true.
You're right. But what if I was from here? What'd the going price be then? Considering
well-
this is for one of your own citizens.
Well, seeing as how you're not from here, the price is 250 gold.
look. You know the priest in the temple up the way.
Father Donovich? Yes, I'm aware of him. Though I must say I've not seen the man in quite some time.
He actually sent us here because he's misplaced the key to his basement, and we were trying to help him out.
Well, then the father can come down here himself and discuss it with me. I have learned in the past to not take the word of lying adventurers.
I love this man.
You must have
Yeah.
had some very terrible experiences in the past with
He met Sarah's.
other people from other lands, but
Fucking
I
10,
assure you that we are
1,000%
sincere and just trying to do our best to help
100% markup.
a man of
No,
your own
1,000.
town.
10 times the price. You know, we'll go get him. No problem. I'm sure he'll be great to leave in his current mental state.
Well, then I'll see you when you return.
Look, the best we can give you is 30 gold and this. I hold up a gold ring.
I don't even remember how much those are worth. I looked that up.
2 gold.
Let's see.
Our company got hit by a virus, and not only did my boss have to send her computer back almost immediately, but like half of my team did.
Damn it.
Because they opened an HTML attachment on an email.
He kind of looks at that. He takes the ring, looks at me, and goes, "You know, if you had a full set of these, we'd be talking. But just one, I'm afraid I can't part with these exquisite thieves' tools for that. These are master crafted, after
What
all."
about some property?
Hmm.
I'll pull out the deed to the house and the deed to the windmill.
He kind of looks at the house and he goes, "The old Durst estate. Ah, you must have gone through there. That's where you got this ring, I'm sure. Well, that's worthless to me. But this windmill, that could be something. I'll tell you what. You
Excellent.
pay me 30 gold and the ring and the windmill, and I'll give you these thieves' tools."
Wouldn't these properties mean that I'm a land-owning citizen of the realm?
But still an adventurer from far off, so
Sort
don't
of.
change it. I admire your gumption, little half-man, but...
Flimbo, I doubt you're getting a fair bargain there.
We'll come back with the priest.
I guess we'll have to.
Tell you what. You give me the deed to the windmill, and I will part with these excellent, stainless, master-crafted thieves' tools.
I've seen better. We'll come back with the priest.
Very well.
My old tools are better.
We close in 10 minutes.
Let's go get him.
All right. Money grub.
You see smoke rising from behind the cathedral. Or church.
There is indeed smoke rising from behind the church.
The church is on fire. No, it's not. It's just Wrath doing magic.
Whatever.
Okay. Let's go. What was the priest's name?
He said Father Donovich.
Donovich.
Now, why would you do such a thing?
Okay. So we're gonna head back to the church
The
and
souls
go.
will try to go up and
Father
out.
Donovich.
As you guys do that, we're going to cut back to Roth and Saris.
Sure.
So as you cut back to Wrath and Saris, you see a fire beginning to burn. At the head of it, it's long and oblong. Wrath has readorned his fur cloak. All the remains and other things in the pyre. Around it are stones arranged in a ring with etchings on each stone. At the what you would call the head of the pyre is Nephi's sword plunged in the ground. The iron wolf helm that was taken from the mansion on top of it. The fire has begun to burn, and with a small knife, Wrath has just cut open his palm, squeezed it to put blood on the burning pyre. To which you said,
Why are you doing that?
I give her a look of, well, obviously.
And she just
So
squints at him.
yeah, so the souls know where to go and how to leave. At which point, I'm going to stand here and stare at the fire.
Sarah's is now sure whether you're really this ridiculous or if there's something wrong with you.
Okay. To Flynn Moen taken. Ba-da-da-da-da.
Uh,
Alright. Go back into the church.
Father Donovan? Donovich?
As you guys kind of approach close to the altar, comes and goes, yes. Yes, do I know you?
Yes. You recognize this, right? And I pull out my holy symbol again.
I've never seen it before. I can't say. Have I?
We were here literally 15 minutes ago.
I'm sorry, my
We're here to heal your son.
mind is. Oh,
We're here to get your help. You were going to buy something, gave us money, and we are being ripped off.
and he kind of looks at you like perplexed. I can't leave my church. The people of this town need me. My son needs me here.
What if I stay here for your son, and you go with this kind gentleman over here
Hi.
to get the supplies we need?
To help your son.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
You got it. I have a 16. Sorry, 18. I'm proficient in persuasion.
He kind of looks at you, very perplexed, and then just kind of stands up and kind of nods and moves to follow Tegan.
Alright. I'll lead him back to the mercantile store.
Just give him his lines. I would like to buy thieves' tools. Here is 25 gold.
Wow. Ripping off a poor, defenseless, senile old man.
We're not ripping him off, we're helping his son. We're helping him help his son.
Are you giving him the money?
I'm giving my money to Tegan, and I'm sure Tegan will provide the money to buy the stuff when we get to the store. When they get to the store, is my assumption.
Yeah.
It's the flower on it. That's weird. Yeah, I know.
Okay. So you go back to the store, and you go inside,
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
and Bildrath is like,
Like we
huh. Well, I'll be damned. Father, can I help you? And Donovich goes, "Good. Yes, I believe I need to purchase something from you to help my son."
Yes, yes.
Oh
He
no.
wanted to purchase.
Tools of some kind to
Uh-huh.
do something.
To open.
To open a lock of some sort. I think.
Yes. That's right. He needs tools to open a lock.
Bildrath is kind of over there, just like rolling his eyes. Just he's kind of just amazed that you got the priest out.
It's gonna be worth something, right?
Like
Yeah.
a man of many talents. Like
You're not
convincing
there.
senile princes, priests.
He kind of looks at you and goes, "Well, I'm impressed that you got him here, but do not think me an idiot. 125.
500%
Sir.
markup.
I've shown you all the money I have.
All the money you have and the deed, and we
You're
can call it a deal."
you're getting a very good deal as it is. And we cannot go any further.
The deed, and you've got a deal.
2 rings, 30 gold.
The deed, and you've got a deal.
I didn't give that to you.
No. Can I try rolling persuasion, or is it?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
Can the senile old man assist him?
No,
His
James.
presence was assisting. I rolled
Yeah, his presence is what got you down to 125 gold.
He rolled a 7.
a 6.
Oh, a 6. No, he doesn't really seem to budge on it.
Look,
Tell you what, from the bottom of my heart, 100 gold.
I've shown you all of the money I have to my name.
Well,
30
if
gold
you need these
and
tools
2 gold rings.
to assist this fine
I'll
man,
take it.
then I'm sure that
He doesn't have
an adventurer of such great conscience and charity as you will procure the funds needed to purchase these fine tools.
I don't know what you think I'm capable of, or what what sort of what's the word? Ability I come from, but I am trying to help a member of your community whose son is in pain, screaming in a basement that's locked, and you, the heartless bastard who won't give me the item I need to help him, are barring the way.
And I have given you quite the discount.
And I've given you quite
And I
the
know
offer.
there are more of you here. You've mentioned that. So, pool your funds, provide me with 100 gold or the deed, and I will give you these tools.
I have given you more than a fair offer.
I am sorry, sir. I've given you my terms.
Okay,
He rolls them up and puts them under the counter.
I guess we have to leave. I don't know what. All right, I guess we're just fucked.
Well, we can get in other ways. I just didn't want to break down his door if we had an option. And we don't.
I guess I go back to the church.
Okay.
You find Wrath resting at the bonfire. I mean, pyre. I mean,
Bonfire.
bonfire.
There should be Cinnabon pyres.
I have no humanity to feed it.
Well, Father, it looks like we're not going to be able to help your son after all, unless you can find the key to the basement.
Yeah. Well, we could check around the place. You only showed us in one room. Can we go ahead and investigate around, see if we can...
Yeah, as you get him back to the church, it's like autopilot kind of kicks back in and he kind of just goes back to the altar and keeps praying.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys wanted to look around?
Sure.
Yeah, I cast guidance on myself.
It's going to be the Flintmo shirt.
Uh,
Okay, which door do you want to go in?
let's go in the one across the hall from his son.
Okay. This...
I don't think I have line of sight with you, just me.
Oh, weird.
You don't have line of sight with him? Oh, let me set that up.
Flynmo is blind. Haven't you noticed?
There we go.
How about now?
Yeah.
Okay. This dirty, lightless room contains a wooden bed with a straw-filled mattress. Mounted above the bed's headboard is a wooden holy symbol. It is stylized like a sun. It's a stylized sun. You've seen it around the church.
I just thought about something. Have we I can't say that. Have we touched the priest? Is he...
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of had to, like, guide him out of the church. Yeah.
Okay. I hadn't really thought about it until now.
That he might be a ghost or something?
Yeah.
No, the whole town is not an illusion, James.
No, I seriously... I
What
was
a
thinking
refreshing
because
change of pace.
he kept going to autopilot that maybe...
That's what
was-
It was kind
seniority
of
does.
ghost-like behavior.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was
No,
just an
he is corporeal.
Okay, let's...
I'll check this door.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll look in this room. Like, I'll investigate this room while you're searching that one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me investigation.
Well, I had rolled it earlier, but you didn't ask for it, so I'll re-roll it. It was really good, though. This is really bad. 7. That's with guidance.
Yeah, you can see a straw mattress, a straw stuffed mattress, a bed. This room doesn't look like it's been used in a long time, but other than that, it's got a bed, it's got a holy symbol. That's really about it in here.
Mm-hmm. I had like a 24 last time.
Tegan, the room you're looking in.
Anything to search.
The bed.
Tegan, this dirty room contains a wooden bed with a straw-filled mattress, next to which rests a small table with an oil lamp burning brightly. Mounted above the bed's headboard is a wooden sun-shaped holy symbol.
Alright. Check the other door.
The other door...
Oh, I'll search, since I'm finished with mine, I'll be searching the rooms after he opens them, I guess. If that's-
Okay, go ahead and roll me investigation.
Okay, so guidance on myself.
It's my guess.
Oh.
Nothing. Don't worry about
4! Because I rolled ones.
You find nothing of value.
it.
Tegan, as you look in that room,
I was rolling fine until just now.
an old desk and chair stand against the south wall, a wooden holy symbol mounted above them, a sunburst. A 10-foot long iron rod attached to the north wall stands bare, suggesting a tapestry once hung there. Against the far wall stands a wooden cabinet with 4 tall doors.
Alright, I'll go look in the cabinet.
Okay. In the cabinet, so opening it up, it's kind of oddly empty for its size. There's not much in here. There's a tinderbox, a few wooden boxes full of candles,
Guys, I can't.
and 2 well-used books. One of them
I
being...
couldn't hear the first part of what you said. Sorry.
Okay.
Can you say it again?
So for its size, the cabinet is quite empty. Pretty sparse what's in here. There's a tinderbox, a few wooden boxes full of candles, and 2 well-used books. The first being Hymns to the Dawn, and the second, The Blade of Truth, the uses of logic in the war against diabolist heresies, as fought by the Ulmist Inquisition.
Just kind of flip through them, just kind of see what they're...
Well, that's cool.
The first one seemed to be chants and hymns to a deity known as the Morning Lord. And the second seems to be a mixture of logic exercises and lurid descriptions of fiend-worshipping cults.
Interesting. Alright, put them back.
Like logic exercises against, like, evil and such.
Oh, okay.
What? Well, that's one way to defend yourself.
Anything on the desk?
Let me see.
Or
Nothing on the desk. If you look through the drawers, there's just some blank parchment and a couple quill pens, some dried up ink jars.
Okay. I'll roll investigate, see if there's anything hidden.
I'll cast guidance on you.
Go for it.
22.
Oh, I was assisting.
You kind of, you're pretty sure something's been up so far, right? I mean, Tegan's kind of suspicious of all this.
Yeah.
So, being suspicious of all this, Tegan's kind of just tearing through this place, but you don't really find anything out of place or unseemly.
Yeah.
Not even a false bottom. That's unusual.
Well, I mean...
I play bass for ball spot him.
He is a simple man of the cloth. I wouldn't really expect...
Maybe he lost the key, like, on his person. Maybe he just forgot it's in his pocket.
I really wouldn't put it past him.
I'm gonna go search his pockets.
Okay.
Tegan, or Donovich. Donovich, Tegan is.
Yes. How might I help you, my son?
Father Donovich.
He kind of looks and goes, "Yes, how can I help you?"
You mind undoing your pockets? I wouldn't want to invade your privacy or personal space.
He kind of looks at you quizzically. Undo my pockets?
You know, pull everything out of them so we can see if the key to your son's room is in there.
Yes, let me search. And he kind of goes through his pockets. You know, there's some lint, a few coins,
Oh, lint. That's
some
the ticket.
some matches, and
And Holy Avenger.
Oh, and I got this.
and
And
nothing.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Nothing.
Ugh. And you're sure you don't remember where you put your son's key?
I have no idea where it could be.
This place is pretty small. Did you maybe intentionally lose it?
I don't know.
I'll look around the altar.
It's hard to keep track of things anymore.
Can I look around the altar?
Yeah, you can search around the altar if you want.
I want to do a check for his mental stability, but I can't. I don't know what it would be. I want to see if there's a way I can heal him. Like, let's ignore his son for a second. His son's a vampire, probably. Let's see if I can.
Who is calling me from Florida?
It's me.
Someone not important.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, James.
I don't know what kind of check it would be, so I'm gonna ignore his son for now. His son is a vampire or something. Horrible, awful. Let's see if I can heal this guy and his problems.
I mean, you can roll me insight.
Sure. I'll cast guidance on myself, because this guy's
Having
crazy.
fun out there?
I love how much adventure we're having right now.
5, 6,
I mean, you guys could come back in.
6.
No.
I'm
me
in
and him.
mourning.
Okay.
We're talking about how magic is bad.
I got a 6.
Magic is bad.
You got a 6. I mean, he definitely seems off, a little crazy.
Oh, good.
But
Would I have a
maybe just
crossbow if I
old
did
age.
magic?
It
Guys,
could
only
really
one
be anything.
conversation
I mean, old age, and obviously he's distraught over his son.
Well, let's search around here, I guess. Or maybe it was buried? What's your son's name?
My son's name is Doru.
Doru Donovich. You search in here. I got an idea.
Oh, alright.
I'm gonna go out to the graveyard and see if I can find a headstone for Doru Donovich.
Why would his son be buried?
Because he's dead to him.
Okay.
I don't know.
This
I'm
guy's
sitting on
crazy.
fire.
I'm thinking maybe he buried the key as a way to bury his son. It's worth a shot.
Alright.
I'll cast guidance.
Another scream kind of erupts from the floorboards as you're doing this.
Yeah, I know. We're coming. Space this
We could just break down the lock, you know.
Last resort. We don't want to leave it open and not able to trade him.
Alright.
I mean, you guys could buy another lock.
Another lock?
At these
where
inflated
would
places?
we buy a lock?
I mean, I heard Bildrath Mercantile is a pretty great place to...
Have
Yeah.
you?
I'm gonna
Have
roll
you
that
really?
man. No, I'm not. But I want to.
I'll rob them for you.
Okay, so I want to go out to the graveyard area and look around for a headstone for Doru.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me investigation for that.
Sure. I don't have guidance because I gave it to you.
Tegan, did you want to search around the chapel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
I have an 18 investigation.
I got 18 investigation.
Doru, I mean,
20.
Shmeh?
Schmeh.
Flinmo.
Cooking.
Flinmo is your name. You do not find a headstone for Doru.
Okay. Were there any
I
notable ones that I saw? Probably not.
mean, none of them mean anything to you.
Okay. I was looking if there were any that might have meant something to me, and also Doru. So okay, that was a bust, but it was worth trying. Are you enjoying yourself?
Hmm?
I suppose people mourn in different ways. I'm gonna continue to help this man. We may need your help breaking down the door. His son is.
What door?
I'll get you if it's needed.
Are you paying?
I don't think he knows how to pay.
I'm cooking a weenie on a stick.
Where'd you get a weenie?
I have rations.
That's jerky. Anyways,
It's not always jerky.
I'll come get you if we need your help. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in.
Oh.
Okay. Tegan.
Yep.
Searching through the chapel underneath all the pews and detritus, go ahead and roll me another investigation check.
Okay. Did my other one not do anything, or
Just go ahead and roll me a second one.
11?
Okay. Searching through all of it, you find nothing.
Oh,
Okay.
any luck?
No.
Well, I didn't find it either. Maybe this man is just crazy. I'm worried that might not be his son, but
I mean,
it is someone in need.
it is someone calling out father. Even if it's not his son, it's
Well, I did say it is someone in need. I'm not saying we're not going to help him.
help him.
Help in whatever way we need to.
Right. Whatever we need to do. I'll go get Roth.
Okay, I'm gonna. While he's going to get Roth, I'm gonna try and just open the door myself. Maybe, because we never tried the door, maybe it was never locked in the first place.
That would be terrible.
That would be par for the course.
Hey, Roth! Job!
Okay. Pour out the rest of my glass at the edge of the fire and start walking towards the church.
Bring your friend. We might need backup.
Want to get paid?
I like money.
Begin walking away. And thus their relationship was born. I like you. I like money.
Roth and Saris OTP. All right. So, you guys enter the church.
Yeah. Or, well, I do.
Right, what do you need me to kill?
Pretty sure there's a vampire downstairs.
Oh, you guys are going after the vampire.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to help this man's son.
We'll see what
Wink.
Looking around the room, what are the the candles in?
Big candle, big long iron,
Iron?
candlestick holders.
Okay. Oh, okay. So like go from like the floor up tall. They're
Yeah.
not, like they're not like little things on counter. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can do it.
This man is alive. You can't just steal from the church.
I don't.
Where are we going? Down. Gesture at the room that has the trapdoor.
Okay. I try and open the trapdoor.
Go ahead and roll me a strength check.
Oh, I was gonna try and do that first, but that's okay. I'm not very strong.
13.
13 doesn't do it.
Okay. Is it like does it feel locked or does it just feel jammed?
It feels locked.
Oh, okay.
And there's a lock. Like, there's a visible lock, right?
Anyone got a
Yeah.
car?
I mean, you can try again, Roth.
Oh, okay. Puts down my axe.
I have a shovel.
A 15. We're getting better.
Yeah, give me one more.
Okay. You scorn, you son of a bitch. 16.
Wrenching back. You are, after all these tries, it doesn't actually, like, the lock stays solid, but you manage to rip up the trapdoor itself.
So it's like still attached at like one part just by the lock, but like the hinges are broken.
Yeah, the hinges break.
I just kind of like rattle it a little bit, flop it to the side.
Found the key.
We better make sure we take care of it completely.
I'm going to
One way or another.
grab axe,
That's the plan.
start going down ladder.
Stairs.
Okay.
Step down 2 stairs.
I'll take the lead if you don't mind.
I'm already down the stairs.
Okay. Well, I'll be right behind him.
That looks like a spike trap.
That's funny.
It's a bunch of little pillars, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're causing shadows.
Mm-hmm.
So, the church's undercroft has rough-hewn walls and a floor made of damp clay and earth. Rotting wooden pillars strain under the weight of a wooden ceiling. Candlelight from the chapel above slips through the cracks, allowing you to glimpse a gaunt shape in the far corner.
You, Doru?
1 second.
Wait,
Processing question.
wait for it. Wait.
File not found. He kind of like looks up at you and I can smell your blood. And he's kind of like seeing that like the four of you, he's kind of just like pressed up against the corner. This chair is gonna break from under me.
Not another one.
Yeah. If you'd like to donate to the Buy Sam a Computer Chair Fund, it would be greatly appreciated.
I
For
think
just
we'll have,
pennies a day,
I think
Sam
that'll
could recline in a DX Racer piece of YouTube crap.
Hashtag not an ad, but could be.
I don't think that could be an ad.
Anyway, Doru's kind of like pressing himself against the corner and kind of almost like he's kind of moving around like a little bit, clearly frightened,
Do you
but just
do you want help?
I want to eat. It's been so long.
So you've eaten before.
I don't know.
Let's assume you haven't. Do you want help to be a person again? Or do you want to eat?
I am so hungry.
What are we doing?
I have some jerky.
What
I'll
can
throw
we-
him like a ration.
He just ignores it and is just like staring at you.
Why are we waiting? Flinmo wanted to talk with him before we kill him.
I'm gonna go
Words
stand
can kill
next
people.
to
I can hear
Flinmo with my crossbow raised.
Yes, I know. Violence is an answer, but maybe not the only answer.
It's a vampire.
It
That
might
looks
be-
like it wants to eat you.
It might not be a vampire. Look at how he's resisting it.
Is it a vampire?
He is pale, gaunt. There's clearly madness in his eyes.
But he's resisting it.
Yeah, not for long.
He's resisted it for this long.
And not much longer.
Wait,
Do you have the cure for vampirism on you?
I'm working on something. Let me talk. You'll be sure that when it has to happen, I'll be the first one to strike.
Checks chambers, all loaded.
Other than
Yeah. Tegan goes through his little idle animation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Shoot. Someone go get one of those holy symbols upstairs.
Not it.
I'm talking.
I'll be right back.
It's like right across the hall, anyways.
Grab
Your father,
holy symbol off wall of bedroom.
Cool.
your
Go back
father has
downstairs.
Cool.
missed you dearly, and has been very distraught because of your ailment.
And he's like over the corner, like he's shaking like a fucking heroin addict over here. Like, because my father locked me here. He's starving me.
He's doing the best he can. I won't say it's good, but he can't do much.
One holy symbol of Sunny, the sun god.
I'm gonna
Sun-based.
present this holy symbol to Doru.
He doesn't really even have like a response to it. He's like he there's like a brief flash of like recognition, but like he's still just like staring at you, like
Is there anything else in this room? Oh,
Nope.
okay. I was looking at the wrong corner. Okay, I'm gonna approach slowly.
He's chained up, right?
No.
Oh, he's just okay. He's just loose.
He's resisting willingly.
Hmm.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him at first level.
Okay. Does Healing Word harm undead? I don't believe it does.
It does not. It does not heal undead either, though. It
Okay.
just has no effect on undead.
Okay. Nothing happens to him.
I was worried about that. I was hoping it wouldn't be the case, but he is certainly undead.
All right.
Or
sounds like a cue.
not living. But we don't... Why are you resisting anyways?
What do you mean? I've been trapped here!
And don't take this the wrong way. You're not attacking me. And it's your choice. You've decided not to attack me.
He's kind of like glancing from you to the others and to you.
Does your captain always act like this? Provoking the enemy?
We haven't known each other long.
I see.
Weird.
I see.
Obviously, you aren't happy with how you are.
Thanks, Dr. Phil.
Yeah, I'm rolling my eyes, and
Look,
I'm gonna walk up to him.
To him?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was getting kind of close.
He kind of looks at you both and goes, Have you come to end me?
What if we don't have to?
I'm going to, yeah. Can I get a little bit closer? Like 10 feet closer?
You can.
Okay. I'm gonna get down, look him in the eye.
I can't move you.
If we let you go,
Does it burn, boy?
He kind of moves away from you.
Okay. Does it burn, boy? Deep in the veins.
It hurts. It hurts. I'm so hungry.
Is it too much to bear?
It's so much to bear.
All right then. I would like to stand up, move to him, and attack him with my great axe, please.
Okay.
not cool.
All right.
It's just I can't persuade someone to not be a vampire. I was trying to figure out what to do by
Well.
talking to him.
Have you tried not being a vampire?
Have you ever considered not being a
like
vampire?
that's the thing, and I don't think people are giving me much like I don't think people are considering the fact that he's willingly not attacking us.
Right.
Does
For
it?
now. But we don't have a cure for vampirism. And he's not going to get better on his own.
I hadn't really gotten a chance to ask him about what had happened. I just wanted to make sure that I wanted him. Well, it's too late now. Whatever.
Yeah. I rolled a 24 to hit, Sam.
Hang on.
Yeah, or however you want to make this work.
Yeah, okay. I guess we're fighting him.
Okay.
Actually, as you kind of come up and try to come down, he's like he's just like, you're sure this is what you want to do. Like this is what Roth wants to do. Like this terrifying.
And he is not being subtle about it either.
Okay. And like one last desperate, it's like looking at me. He's like, please help me.
Please,
I'm dropping the axe.
with two people, please. I mean, yeah, it happens, I suppose.
Oh, I think Sam froze. That's not him being. Still.
Oh.
I thought he was pensively reading something,
Yeah.
preparing his very carefully chosen DM words, which I'm sure were
My foot hit the power strip. We'll be right back.
quick, move all the pieces before the DM gets back.
It's like the cat.
Yeah.
in Darkness Rising.
Yeah. Oh, my mini. Glues it back together. Bard
Yeah,
comes
I was
back.
I was trying, since we're not playing right now.
Yeah.
I was trying to get him to specifically say that he didn't want to be a vampire,
Well,
so that I could start questioning him about what happened before.
okay.
Oh yeah.
It's too late now,
Sure.
but like,
I
I didn't want you guys to think that I was just wasting
no,
time.
I understood what you were going for.
Yeah, we
But
understand what you were doing.
I would not suffer a vampire or potential vampire to live.
Yeah, and clearly the
it was-
burden is too great to
It
bear.
was me trying to fish for answers to possibly find out if there was a way to fix it based on how he became one. But I wasn't able to get that far because he didn't want to admit that he didn't want to be a vampire. I mean, like, he was obviously didn't want to be a vampire. He was doing just fine. He was
I
doing
wouldn't
great.
really say he was doing fine, but sure.
I was in there for minutes, and he wasn't, like, he was shirking away from people.
We'll be right back, folks.
Because he We're back.
Sorry
Yay!
about that, everybody. I kicked my power strip.
Yay! Beautiful.
Yeah, that's called acting.
You did
So
think
as Roth kind of rears back, and this young man just cowers in the corner.
Please, let me just see what he knows. Maybe there is a way to stop this.
So, I made an attack roll, Sam. Does that go?
Yeah.
Okay. It was a 24 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
and I just rolled Great Axe 16 damage.
Yeah, that hits. You do, in fact, strike down into him. And he is just, you've axed him down. He is looking pathetic on the floor. He is still alive, but there is now a great gashing wound in his side.
I can't heal that. I tried. How did you become a vampire?
Please don't hurt me again.
Plan. Good.
I followed a wizard to Strahd's castle. We were going to destroy him, and he killed us all.
Weird to do that much.
How did he turn you into a vampire?
It's hard to remember. I remember dying and I remember returning.
Drop the axe.
Drop the axe. Drop the axe.
Are you hitting him again, Philip? Or...
Yeah. I'm trying to put this
Sam's
poor,
sitting here
I'm trying to put this poor kid out of his misery. That was a 19 to hit if I'm allowed to make another attack roll.
I rolled
Yeah.
Good cop, murder cop.
Jesus, guys, it's getting dark.
You're the one that threw a turning vampire against us.
Welcome to Ravenloft.
I did no such thing. Chris Perkins did. I merely facilitated.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, I'm still doing math.
Sure.
Oh, probably damage resistance or something.
Mm.
Oh, thanks for reminding me, James.
What?
Boo!
Oh, no, I thought that was the math you were doing.
Boo! Boo, I say!
Boo, we're following the rules now.
Way to go, James. God, now we gotta follow
You
rules.
do strike him again, Roth.
Questions. What?
Roth, you do hit him again.
Okay. That is 11 slashing damage.
Okay. You strike him again, and he barely even bleeds.
And... Nah.
He's like, please! Stop!
I told you I'd be the first one to hit him. Why wouldn't you let me do my questioning? Why do you have to be so violent to someone who's resisting?
What does as Fulimo yells at me as his poor boy begins whimpering in pain, I pull out the silver short sword, and let's see, that's still strength based, so that's still a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Short swords are reduced 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For 6 slashing damage with a silver short sword,
It's piercing.
or piercing, whatever.
Okay. It just seems to hit him. It doesn't seem to do anything special.
Is he still alive?
Oh yeah.
Taken.
He's still screaming and writhing in pain on the floor.
Please stop.
What else do you want to ask him?
I have plenty of questions.
He's a vampire.
A vampire that's obviously resisting his urges.
And what's gonna happen? He's just gonna be locked in a dungeon for the rest of his life, resisting his urges?
No, but maybe we can find some sort of solution. Maybe we can do something other than just murdering someone who doesn't want to be the way he is.
Let's see, who would be the best candidate for fixing this kind of situation? Maybe a priest. Oh, wait, the priest is crazy and doesn't know how to fix it and came to you to do it. Can you do anything?
I'm trying! But
That's
you're...
an 18 to hit him again.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. I was hoping the silver would do something, but if the silver doesn't seem to be...
20 of this one fell on this one.
That's 14 more slashing damage.
Okay, you're just taking, like, you're putting dents in this kid. Like,
I'm gonna... No, hold on. Let me take an action.
Okay.
Let me take an action.
Okay.
I want to wrestle Wrath, much larger than me, Wrath, to the
you
ground.
want to run up and grapple Wrath?
Yes, that's the attempt.
Okay. I have to look up grappling rules.
Well, it's an opposed
It's a...
athletics check.
Or acrobatics for the defender.
Yeah, well, I can't.
Okay,
So
let's do it.
I failed. He got a natural 20. I rolled
Into a
4.
26.
Okay, Roth, Flinmo comes up and tries to grab your arms. What do you do?
So I imagine you do this as I'm lifting the axe up to do up again.
Sure.
I'm going to shove him to the side, give you a piercing look that is not the face of a man who enjoys what he's doing. If anything, this is probably the saddest and most pained look that you've seen on his face. I then turn back to the boy and drop the axe.
If it hurts you so much, let me do it.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
For 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, am I visibly dealing actual damage, or does this?
Yeah, you're cutting
Okay, I
into
just
this
want to make sure
kid.
this wasn't like he is immune.
No.
And I'm just.
No, you are cutting into this kid. Like, he is a dry, tough hunk of meat that you are just chopping into.
Look, if you don't want to
Like,
do this, which you obviously don't, by the look on your eyes, go upstairs. I was the one that was asked to help.
like, he is writhing in pain with just chunks of him gashed open.
I continue to drop the axe.
Like, I literally can't do anything to stop you, and you're not listening to me. So I don't know. Like, I'm futilely
21
telling
to
you
hit.
to leave.
It's
I'm not listening. Thank you, Rosie. Maybe I can paint a smile on my face, because Lord knows I'm not going to have one tonight.
I'm gonna go upstairs. Like, if they're not gonna let me question him, and they're not gonna let me take care of my job, then I'm not gonna be here to watch them mutilate this person unwillingly.
okay. If Flinmo leaves,
6 slashing damage.
yeah.
As a thump hit.
So if Flinmo leaves, Saris or Tegan, are either of you going to do anything to stop this or intervene?
He seems to be doing a pretty good job.
In my experience,
Yes, Rosie.
in my experience, you can't heal someone who's been cursed with vampirism unless you have the correct tools, and since you don't,
Okay, so Roth, you keep hitting him, and it takes you stroke after stroke after stroke of your axe to kill this kid. He will not die. He's just writhing in pain, and you're just chopping him into bits, and he's still moving and
Can I make an
dying
check
and-
as to if Roth knows what you need to do to kill vampires?
no, you're clearly killing him. It's just taking
Okay.
Oh wait,
so long.
I think I have wooden stakes actually. Do I know? Like, I guess I've fought vampires before.
I mean, roll me an undead.
An undead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll me, I mean, would nature be for undead, or would that be religion?
It's usually
Yeah, roll me
religion
religion.
or arcana.
16.
Yeah.
As Roth raises up once, I'm gonna like put a hand on his arm for a second,
I'm gonna
and then just like
make a grab. I grab your hand and just stare you in the eye.
I think this will help. I hold a wooden stake. And
I'm gonna turn away and for a moment.
And stake the kid in the chest.
Okay. You stake him. The light in his eyes finally, mercifully fades, and for the briefest of instants, he looks almost happy at being free from this. But this is the most gruesome, terrible thing any of you have ever seen or been involved in.
Yep.
Tegan, you have a point of inspiration for realizing that you could have been using the stake.
Oh my god! You monster! You
Roth.
beat this
Why-
poor boy?
Roth, you got inspiration for burying everybody. It is gone.
Yep.
This has taken so much out of you.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you have 1 point of exhaustion after this, just from the mental toll
Love it.
of what you have just done. Like, this is
Disadvantage on ability checks.
the hardest thing you've ever done. Like, the most trying thing you ever
I would
done. Is
argue
just,
it's my second, but I definitely see where you're going.
I said that you've done, but yes. So yeah, it's over.
Alright. Go back upstairs.
I'm gonna make sure that Roth doesn't take anything because he didn't do the job that was asked.
I don't
Yeah.
even know that he's come upstairs yet.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm
not-
saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying when he does come up, my sole purpose for a while is going to be making sure that he doesn't take anything.
I'm gonna go back upstairs, and turn to what's his name, Father Donovich. Your son's soul has been set free.
Well, that's a kind way to put it.
You saved him, or
There was nothing we could do.
my son is gone?
He is.
And as you said, like something breaks behind Father Donovich's eyes, and he just crumbles to the floor, just crying, just like that. Not even like making noise, sobbing. That is just pure, just despair.
Well, this man's probably never gonna really do anything again. Why don't you save him too?
I'm sorry for your loss, and I'll turn to leave the church.
Are you still down here with me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn my head to you. Help me with the body. There's a fire to be made.
Do you want me to carry it, or?
I'm gonna go down to start trying to pick him up by hopefully there's at least still an arm attached.
Yeah. You can pick him up.
Okay. I'm gonna start picking him up and arm arm over a shoulder and then picking up his legs. And then just start heading up the stairs.
Yeah, I'll pick up whatever's left and follow after.
Yeah, you cut off about 3 of his limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you butchered this kid.
I know.
And by kid, I mean like he was like a young man, but like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, take him out back and burn him.
Yeah. Make another. I'm gonna have to make another pyre.
Okay.
You all can find me somewhere else. I'm not sticking around here. I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, I'm going to, like, the town or something.
Yeah, I figured.
I'll be watching this fire until it finishes burning. Doing a similar setup to what I had before with the stones and runes scratched on them. Though there is nothing to put at the head of the pyre.
Actually, before I leave, I want to grab that, like, logic book thing.
Okay, Tegan, did you tell him there were books in there?
I was in the room with him.
Oh, you were? Okay, never mind. Yeah, you can take
I
that.
didn't look at what they were, but
Yeah, you can go look at the books and you see that one of them is about, like...
I'll join Roth and Saris and help with the pyre.
Okay. Fuck, we could keep going, but that just feels like a...
I mean, I'm good to keep going.
Same.
No, I mean, no, I can keep going. It's just like, fuck, I don't know how I top this. Shit. So, you guys just kind of hang around while the fire burns down.
Mm-hmm.
These ashes burn off. Then what do you guys want to do? Flinmo, I'm guessing you head back to the tavern or just walk around town. Was that you drinking? I'm looking at Roll20 right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
passing
The
the
bottle.
bottle.
Yeah, I pass it to you. I take it back. I drink it. I'm about to hand it to you, but then Rath's a gentleman. He takes his dirty. He wipes the mouth off on his dirty blood-covered cloak, and then hands it to you.
Oh,
So you all
Sorry.
are just back at the tavern, just...
No, that's
Having
the
a
bottle
drink.
of wine that I bought before leaving.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Standing around the
Okay.
fire.
As it turns
Watching
out,
it
I get
burn.
through the city twice as fast as anyone else.
Hmm?
City secrets.
Oh,
I can travel
Urgent
cities twice
things.
as fast.
Huh.
And people I lead, if I lead them.
I'm not a sheep.
Anyways,
Wait, how does that work? Because, like, you've never been here before. You don't know any secrets about it.
it's, I know the secret patterns and flows to cities and can find passages through the urban sprawl that others would miss.
Okay.
I'm familiar with cities enough that I would be
Yeah,
able to
no,
recognize-
you go through back alleys and under shit. Yeah, okay.
You find more mice. Yay.
Sweet.
Did your mouse have a name?
Jesus,
Squeezes.
this all happened in the morning.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is... As the fire burns off, it is like noon.
Well,
Sarah's is just pulling her hood down even more.
I'm gonna look over those 3 scrolls I have. In
Yes, those scrolls.
Oh yeah.
I've known about them. I haven't had it.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me Arcana.
Sure. Can I cast guidance on myself beforehand? Since
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna look at it. That's a D12. 16, 22.
Cool. So looking over them, you've got a couple hours to yourself, like an hour or two with yourself here in the tavern. You find... Sorry, I gotta find the page back here.
It'll revivify. I'm gonna use it. Oh, never mind.
They are Bless, Protection from Poison, and Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Should we try to procure lodgings? Assuming they don't price gouge us there too.
They probably will.
I guess that's why you've been sleeping in the graveyard,
Yes.
from the looks of it.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Sure. That sounds like a normal person's answer, so yes.
I like the atmosphere. Shut up.
Sam, I'm gonna go back into the basement one more time,
Okay.
stare at the corner,
Okay.
and then leave.
Okay.
What all do those two deeds, the house and the windmill, encompass? Is it like the house and the land and the windmill and like the workers or something, or is it just
It seems to just kind of be the properties.
okay. The house obviously isn't going to be very useful considering that it's basically disintegrated, but I'm not going to hand out that windmill one to anyone anytime soon. I have the will as well, but that mostly just talks about who those deeds go to, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I suppose I could probably toss the will with the two kids while they were being cremated or whatever. So I'm just gonna not have that on me if that's okay.
It's fine.
I mostly wanted to let Sam know.
What was in their will?
It was literally just we leave our stuff to our children.
Oh, okay. Oh, it was their parents' will?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I guess a tavern is probably where I'd end up going, eventually. I'm not abandoning them. It's just not gonna be
You
around
just-
them right
yeah.
now.
Yeah, you just can't be around
But
them,
I
yeah.
know that they're gonna come to a tavern of some sort.
So,
South.
should we go to the tavern?
That man spoke to the house south.
So I'll go to like
Speaking of going there.
whatever
Yes,
the.
fine. Sure.
I don't want a crappy one, but I don't want one that's gonna like be ornate. Maybe there's only one in the entire town. I don't know.
Might as well see what the deal at the tavern is, see if we can get rooms before we dig into something else.
It's really hard to be a somber DM when your cat is over here figuring out how to pull dice out of the box. Sorry, James, you wanted to get a nice what?
I'm not looking for a nice inn. I'm looking for like not the worst because those are seedy, but not
Okay.
the
Are you
best
a
because those
virgin?
are expensive.
You find the one, and that is the one you were at earlier.
It doesn't usually work out well, but you can.
Voluntary urchin,
Hmm.
really.
Alright.
The only one that seems to be in town is the blood on the vine.
Okay, that's what I ended up saying. Is like there might only be one here. I don't know. So blood on the vine, it is.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and head in, kind of scout the place out, see if there's anyone interesting.
Doesn't really seem to be anybody. Well, I mean, there's some more people here. Those three women that are kind of dressed much more flamboyantly than anybody else are kind of still over in the corner, just kind of talking to themselves. There are a few dour people dressed in plain gray garments that their skin's kind of grayish, their hair is dark, they have eyes that just kind of look downcast and defeated. They look at you with some suspicion, but there's people in here, but yeah, nobody really. There's no liveliness to this tavern. There's just kind of depressed people drinking.
I'm not surprised.
Okay.
I'll go ask. Damn it! I'll go talk to the innkeep.
Good luck.
Okay. He is cleaning glasses.
I need a room.
He looks at you. He looks at you and says, "How long?"
Day. Tonight.
silver.
Here you go. I'm gonna go up to, well, no. I want to be found. I do eventually want them to know where I am. I'll stay in the tavern area, but I'll take the key to the room.
Okay.
Nowhere someone like me can get reasonable prices on general goods.
He is cleaning glasses,
Trying to make.
and he does not answer you.
I will go to the Dower Men over there. Like over to the that way, wherever they are.
Okay. Guy kind of looks you up and down.
He doesn't have to look very far.
Mostly don't.
You seem like locals, right?
Hmm.
You know where I could get some reasonably priced general goods of some sort?
He just kind of stares at you, and then goes back to his drink.
I was kind of dropped off here with literally nothing. You can see, I have rags. Right. And how about you ladies?
They kind of look at you and actually kind of laugh a little bit. And, yeah, actually.
wait. This is America. We use it. Bitches.
What'd you say?
Yeah, they don't really pay you much mind either.
I don't know if you can tell. I was kind of just literally dropped off here. I don't have anything. You please direct me somewhere where I could buy stuff for a reasonable price. I need help.
When do we saunter in?
I'm gonna
Oh,
like.
I mean, I
about
imagine it's
now.
at least
Can
an
I
hour
make
or
a
so.
persuasion
I mean,
check?
It takes a while for a fire of that size to burn.
Yeah, but James has been wandering around looking at scrolls and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fair point.
Yeah, you can roll persuasion.
Okay. 23.
Bildreth should have what you need, darling.
No, he doesn't. Not for a reasonable price. Is there anyone else that sells things like this?
Well, his is the only shop in town.
What does everyone else do?
What do you do for a living that gets you that much money to pay that much for his things?
Well, I own this inn, honey.
That might do it. Would you possibly mind buying something for me? Because he doesn't like short people.
Afraid not.
Figured that'd be the answer. But I have to try. Otherwise, I don't get anywhere. Thank you. Alright.
100% of the shots you don't take.
I'm just gonna look like the rest of the people in this place.
Sad.
Sad.
Sad and
And
miserable.
gray. Can we gray out Flamo's avatar? Just grayscale it.
I could, but it'd be a lot of effort.
Oh, that's
So, yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the table and just kind of wait patiently for these people.
That you were quite mad at.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys want to go back to the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay. You head back to the tavern.
So I says to him, just kidding. Just kidding.
You suck. Inapprops.
I'm sorry.
You're a monster.
I am.
Anyway.
So I was like, hey man, you don't have to fall to pieces over this.
I live here now.
No, we'll walk in,
Okay.
kind of shaken.
Definitely shaken.
I'm exhausted.
It's still. You said it's still like. It's not even afternoon yet, is it?
Oh, it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
Go up to bar. Wine.
What do you put down?
Silver.
He gives you a pitcher.
Room.
He says, he looks at you and says, silver.
Put down silver.
He gives you a key.
Drink wine.
Thanks. So, what do we do now? Seem to be trapped here. The mists all around.
Well,
Apparently, we have no choice but to kill people that want help.
I mean, I don't think we killed any people.
Sure seemed human to me.
I'm putting a gold on the counter.
Quite a bit of
Well,
humanity.
actually,
Begging.
Humans.
yeah, a gold on the counter.
Humans.
He pulls out 10 pictures.
Giant axe.
Cool. Picture for you, picture for you, picture for me.
Maybe that's why the guy thinks we have lots of money.
Hmm?
Never mind.
Wait,
Well,
you guys went to a dude that wants more money than you have?
He's
What is
charging
this?
us 10 times the normal rate
Ah, that
for
guy.
some simple tools.
That guy, yes.
Look at the barkeep. Where's the soothsayers?
He just kind of grunts and keeps cleaning glasses.
10 doesn't seem too large. Sure, we could find something.
well, in order to get back home, we need someone who's an expert in magic of some kind. How do you think we got here?
One, two, three, four, five. Okay, I got 5 left.
Hmm?
Pictures.
If you want to see a soothsayer or fortune teller, a magic user, sure I could find something around here.
We did meet the mayor, burger
Chief's son.
master, chief's son earlier. Maybe we can ask him if he knows anything about how we might find a way back to our homes.
I'm pretty sure if they could find a way out of here, they'd do that. Doesn't look like anyone here enjoys living, really.
No one leaves.
No one leaves.
No one leaves.
How long have you been here?
Quite a while.
And have you found out anything?
Everyone's miserable, nobody leaves. And the fog hurts.
What's outside of the town?
The fog hurts.
Is it like? Is it just a
Sarah,
forest?
outside the town is fields and forest. I mean, it's just a,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
There's not much outside of towns. Outside of the town.
You've been able to head outside of the town, Saris, but not more than a couple miles.
Gotcha, okay.
Are there any other towns?
None that I've been to.
You've heard of a place called Valaki and a place called Krezik.
There are places,
Wow.
but I have not been there. I have not met anyone from there.
Doubtful they're drearier than this place.
Who knows? I'm
I
not here
say-
to cheer up for a little bit.
I say we talk with the mayor's son, see if he knows anything about where we can catch a lead to find some way out of here.
Oh, what we can do around here to help? Maybe cheer someone up.
Good luck with that.
Yeah,
I said maybe.
you get to sing a song or something.
Of course not. No bog.
Down the third
But I am
flagon,
someone that...
take the fourth to go, and start heading out the door. Heading south.
Do you have a to-go cup?
Yes, I have it. It's here in my hand.
No, I'm saying...
Okay. Are you guys following Roth?
I mean, where are we going?
South.
I can lead us quicker if I know, like, where we're going to.
To the burger master.
Well, we don't. We just know it's south of here. We don't.
He said it was straight down the road to the south.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
straight down the road. It's. I don't think there's really a faster route than.
I think it's.
Okay.
Big one.
Were we?
Isn't it?
Yeah,
Is
we're
this the
the-
tavern?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're there.
And then we're just headed south down this lane.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not a very big town.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that where you guys are going?
Yeah.
Okay. As you exit out, you hear that sobbing still,
Oh yeah.
and as you pass around here, it seems to be in this red roofed building here.
Wrath's posture stiffens.
Let's check.
I mean, look and see what, like, windows, see what the house looks like.
I mean, it looks like a dark house, but I mean, as you pass by, a moaning sob floats through the still gray streets, coloring your thoughts with sadness, and the sound flows from this dark two-story townhouse. A lot of the houses do seem like just like either locked up tight or barricaded or.
How long has that been going on?
The sobbing?
Yeah, you notice a big.
As long as you've been here, or at least probably about a month, Saris.
A long time.
That's impressive.
Yeah, the townspeople don't trust me, so I kind of just avoid them.
Can't imagine why.
Well, I'm gonna take a look.
You don't
guys,
know if that was serious or sarcastic, and
You
neither
guys-
does he.
You guys go on ahead if you want. I want to check this out.
I'm intrigued.
I'm not getting involved. Every time we get involved, there are bodies.
Well, I didn't tell you to kill anyone. Well, I specifically said don't. Anyways, I'm gonna knock on the door.
There is no answer.
I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door and you can hear the sobbing louder.
Okay, the door opened. The door is ajar. I'm gonna go inside.
Sure are nosy folk.
No.
Going inside, the sobbing is definitely coming from upstairs.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
I doubt
Are you
they're-
following me south? Or are you going with them? Just so we know where our party is.
I will follow you.
Okay.
Mainly because if something attacks, at least you're not by yourself.
Mm. Aw, you care!
Only for right now.
I'm gonna cast light, by the way.
Okay. You do have light.
It's just on like the tip of my wand.
You're just gonna follow the crying upstairs.
Doubt
Uh,
they're constables to alert or anything.
You see a woman
You want
who sits in the center of the floor in an upstairs bedroom. She seems to be clutching a malformed doll and just crying and lost in despondency.
You lose someone recently?
And it takes her a minute to kind of even recognize that you said she was. What?
We could hear you crying outside all day long.
You've apparently been doing it for quite a while. I can only imagine what sort of mourning you might be doing.
My daughter is gone. She ran away. My Gertruda is gone.
How long has she been gone?
For a week.
Okay, she's been crying for a week. Anywhere she likes running to?
I don't know. She's usually been such a well-behaved girl. She rarely leaves the house.
Do you have anything she might recognize or want?
I have her doll.
Might help. For the last time I did a
Do
quest
you
that
want a
involved the
sketch
dog,
of paper?
daughter was
No.
dead the whole
You
time.
sure?
good. Yeah, I'm just taking a straight line. Thank you, though.
If you want, we can take a look, see if we see her around. It's been
Thank
about a
you.
week. Couldn't have gotten too far. She needs to eat. Is there anywhere? Do you have any other family around?
No, it's just myself and Gertruda.
Does she have any friends?
No, she's a well-behaved girl. She rarely leaves the house.
Well, I can't imagine why she would run away. Such a caring mother. I do mean that sincerely. We'll try and find her for you.
Are
If
you sure she's not somewhere in the house?
Yes.
uh,
can find my own daughter.
Obviously can't.
Wow. Heartless.
We'll take a look for her. We're wandering around here anyways.
Any suspicious people you've seen about before she was disappeared?
There's some elf woman walking around town that I haven't seen before.
Wow. Racist.
I get the feeling that's
Those
not.
are pretty suspicious.
I get the feeling that's not who did it.
She was living in a graveyard when we found her.
With no kids.
Still kind of suspicious.
I don't wonder
Anyways,
why I'm living in graveyard.
If we can take that doll, we'll use it to try and help find your daughter. I mean, if you don't mind. I'm not going to take it from you.
She really does seem to want to hold on to it.
Can you...
You said her name was Gertrude?
No, her name, you haven't asked her name. Her daughter's name is Gertruda.
Gertruda, yeah.
Can you
Uh,
magic sense her from the doll or something?
no, I was just going to use it and see if the child recognized it. You know, people magic.
If you think, you think it would help, you may take it. And she hands you,
It's
it's
something
kind of a-
that she knows that we're friendly, at the very least. Wouldn't want to run away when we're trying to help.
it's a kind of somewhat malformed a doll in a sackcloth dress. It has kind of a strange leer to it, like in its eyes. It's stitched into the hem of its dress is a frayed tag bearing the words, "Is no fun, is no blinksy."
Is no fun, is no blinksy. Okay. And what is this doll's name?
She's just kind of crying again, despondent.
Did Gertruda call this doll anything? Anything we can kind of...
Sarah.
Sarah. With or without an H?
It's with a K.
Anyways.
Wow.
With an H.
Shut up, jackass.
What's... Man, I do feel rude for not asking her name. What's your name again?
Mary.
Mary. And what's your family name?
Stanovich.
Okay. We'll be back as soon as we can. Wow, I'm mixing my accents. We'll find your daughter, I promise.
Thank you. And she's still just kind of like fetal position on the floor.
This is certainly a town of problems, isn't it?
Do what you can to help.
This was like in the upstairs room.
Yeah.
Can I just like peek through the other rooms quickly?
Yeah, it looks like a very unkempt house.
Okay.
Have you
Don't see any other people or...
Nope.
eaten or drank anything lately?
She's not really responding to you anymore.
I'm gonna leave like a thing of rations and a water skin.
Okay.
Do you have extras of those?
You
Nope.
can always buy more at...
Come on down to...
I don't remember his name.
Neither do
I
I.
should write it down.
I don't care.
What was the...
Come on down to Bildrat's Mercantile.
Build rats.
Bill Dress.
Sarah's trying to buy some
No,
for
I
me.
don't have a spare water
Decided not
skin,
to.
but
I'm sure you'll be fine.
I do what I have to help people, so. Like, I'd rather her not die before she sees her daughter. Especially if dehydration.
Yeah, well, she seemed so wrought with distress, I doubt she even noticed the food you put in front of her. But
I'm sure she'll get her into it.
Anyway,
Roth and Sarah, since you've been traveling on the road, you can
Alright.
see in front of
Oh,
you
no, this is a fancy house, I'm sure. I'm sure there's a door knocker.
A weary-looking mansion squats behind a rusting iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies cast aside, while the left swings lazily in the wind. The stuttering squeal and clang of the gate repeats with mindless precision. Weeds choke the grounds and press with menace upon the house itself. Yet, against the walls, the growth has been tramped down to create a path all about the domain. Heavy claw markings have stripped the once beautiful finish off the walls. Great black marks tell of the fires that have assailed the mansion. Not a pane nor a shard of glass stands in any window. All the windows are barred with planks, each one marked with stains of evil omen.
A refreshing change of pace. I will walk through the gate, across the weed choked yard, and approach the front door.
Okay. It's a door.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, approach the door and knock. Presumably,
Okay.
whether or not there's a knocker.
You hear the voice of Ismark from the bar say, "Who's there?"
The man from the tavern.
He kind of just cracks the door a little bit and kind of sees him and goes, "Okay." He opens the door and he looks at me and he's like, "Who's this?"
The girl from
the lady
tavern.
from the graveyard.
We are approaching
I'm
as
not
fast
there.
as we can.
Look to her. Look to him.
Do you say anything?
Nope. An exhausted, not even half a heart shrug.
Okay. He opens the door and kind of lets you in.
Is there a coat rack to hang my blood-soaked, my blood-stained cloak on?
There is. You guys, where's your
Cool,
where's your
I ignore it.
companions? Where are your companions from the tavern?
Went after some crying home.
All right. So as you step inside, the interior of the mansion is well furnished, yet the fixtures show signs of great wear. Noticeable oddities are the boarded up windows and the presence of holy symbols in every room. Ismark kind of looks and goes, "All right. Like I said, I didn't want to talk about this in the tavern, but here, it's easier if I just show you." And he kind of takes you off to a side room. It's kind of a drawing room where on the floor, lying in a simple wooden coffin, surrounded by wilting flowers and the fader of decay, is a older man who looks to be Ismark's father, and a young woman with long auburn hair.
Just to make sure I'm
strikingly beautiful, by the way.
I'll get to that in a minute. No. Just to make clear, fancy drawing room, though everything looks worn and aged. Nice, pretty lady sitting in a chair. In the middle of a room, there is a old man in a coffin.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he obviously dead?
He is obviously dead.
Okay, there is an aroma of death. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
The past weeks, wolves and bats and servants of that devil Strahd have been assailing the house. My father couldn't take the stress.
Wrath just is solemnly quiet as he looks at the coffin for a minute. Who is this Strahd?
Of course you wouldn't know. Strahd is the vampire lord who's ruled these lands and trapped us all here for hundreds of years. Maybe it was him, maybe it was the gods. I don't fucking know. All I know is that my people have been trapped here for generations. And we've all suffered under the yoke of that bastard's oppression.
Okay. At the mention of that Strahd is a vampire lord, Wrath somehow goes even paler.
Okay.
And what would you have us do? You
Well,
spoke of work.
I believe his attention is focused on us because he kind of looks over at the girl. He goes, desires my sister. At which point she kind of stands up and walks over to you and says, Irina Koliana. And yes, that monster desires me. I know he's been in this house twice. And I know he's done something to me. And I fear that if he comes again, I won't be able to resist him.
Okay. With that, I'll introduce myself. Wrath, son of Faramir. And if this monster wants you, what would you ask of us? Defend her? Take her away?
Ismark kind of looks at her and goes, you've been talking about it, and I don't... And Arena kind of looks at her and goes, none of you are strong enough to fight Strahd. But as much as I am loath to it, I believe we could hide somewhere else. And Ismark simply goes, I believe that Volaki might be a safer place for my sister.
How many days travel?
Oh. 2 or 3 by foot.
A short journey, then.
Short enough, but the woods and the paths, all Strahd's servants are everywhere. And Arena cuts him and goes, and I won't go anywhere until we bury my father.
Okay.
Well, let's burn him then.
How much? I'll look into. I'll look to you and see what you have to say or what you think. Wrath's not a thinker.
Well, as far as Strahd's minions on the roads and all that, I do have a disguise kit that may or may not work. I can possibly use that on you to change your appearance. That is, if they're not attuned to your, I guess, life force?
It could work, I suppose. It sounds better than waiting here for him to come back.
Do you have alternate means of travel aside from on foot?
Suppose we could... Our horses were scared off by whatever's been coming at night, but we could try to find some horses, though. Foot may be less conspicuous. I suppose we could do either.
Is this place? Where is this place? South, west?
Oh, Volaki?
Yeah.
Volaki is... Ismark kind of says, Volaki is to the northwest, along the old Svalich Road.
Well, Where do you? Okay. With that information, I'm gonna turn and look at the coffin. Where do you want it?
I want to bury my father in the church graveyard, amongst his fathers. He served the people of this town the best he can. He deserves a proper burial.
Hopefully he doesn't want any rights read. Might have a problem there.
Then let us move others while daylight remains.
Okay, so as you guys get ready to move the Burgermaster's body, I believe that's where we're going to fade out for the night, as it is 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, perfect timing.
Cool.
So thanks everybody for joining us for this fun-filled, happy edition of KrakenQuest.
Yay!
This was so happy.
I'm happy.
Welcome to Barovia, everybody.
One day.
session.
Welcome to Barovia. It is a great place that is my favorite setting in all of Dungeons and Dragons.
You suck, Sam.
Love it, Sam.
You all agreed to play in my game.
And I'm loving every minute of it. This is awesome.
So yeah, about that, Dustin's boyfriend wants to join in.
We'll figure something out. We'll
Yeah.
see. Then maybe you can join the next game or something.
So
We'll
tomorrow is Tuesday.
Tomorrow's Tuesday, which means it's story time with me and Catherine, which hopefully we can figure out some of our technical issues and keep going with Yakuza.
Awesome.
Hopefully. It's just been a comedy of errors on our part.
Yeah.
This weekend, though, we're going to have some special stuff going on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be doing a wing challenge and some magic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to eat some hot-ass chicken wings and see who taps out.
Yeah.
Me and Catherine will be down there at Kraken House.
Fuck losing.
The first annual Kraken Quake wing challenge
Yeah.
is afoot.
Yep.
Yeah. This is what happens when I have a friend who's like, hey, let's watch hot wing videos on YouTube.
No. I'll be on tech.
Other than that,
in the peanut gallery.
We'll be back with Curse of Strahd in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Next week will be the finale, I believe, of the Red Hand of Doom.
Yep.
Minus any prologue that we like. I mean, epilogue.
Yeah.
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 But we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try to tune in for that and be there. I've been wanting to watch you guys. I've just been so tired from work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's Wednesday this week? Is that Philip and Carter?
Wednesday, me and Carter. I think our plan is to finish Papo and Yo, I think is what it's called. And
oh shit! Yeah, I've heard that's good.
It's really good. Been really good so far. And I don't know if we'll have another game lined up for that night. It might be a short night. We might have something lined up. It'll depend on the logistics, but that is definitely what we'll be doing. And Carter thinks we'll finish it.
And then is Thursday Ropebeard?
Yeah, I'm actually kind of before you guys even started talking about it, I was already thinking Darkest Dungeon this week.
Nice.
Awesome.
So
awesome. So yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be good. Anybody else have anything they want to plug or?
Nope. Other than
this lamp. I want to plug this lamp in.
It's already plugged in. We can't plug it in twice. But yeah, other than that, I think something else that'll be this weekend is me and Carter are getting splitting a box of Dominaria. So we might be able to do something with that.
Wait, did the pre-release already happen?
No,
it's this weekend.
Oh,
it's this weekend.
I'll get the pre-release.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, we will be.
All right.
And yeah. So yeah, thanks everybody.
So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. I can't wait for next time. So I'll see you all then.